This is the Metavirite producing another Heroclix match. This time we have a 350-point match. The team to the right consists of 225 points of General Zod from Man of Steel, the one with the mastermind that allows him to target characters who are up to 3 squares away and line of fire, and transforms into quite a powerful, belligerent character. 2 science police, which have that infamous trait of dealing unavoidable damage to anyone who uses a free action after having used a power action, such as with running shot or charge, and 1 humble A.I.M agent. But he has enhancement, he has the Hydra TA, he has some outwit, though it may not come into play given his opponent, who on the other side we have Darkseid, the nigh omnipotent lord of the distant realm apocalypse. So, without further ado, let's commence this battle. So for, let's say, Darkseid, 4. Let's see what General Zod, 10. General Zod's side decides to, will give them the first turn, give themselves the first turn. So A.I.M agents will immediately use this one will use sidestep. They both have the PD ability, which is basically the same as the Hydra team ability. I'll explain it if it comes into use. General Zod cannot fly right now, so this character will also join the marching band. General Zod, I believe, has a movement of 9, but is going to move 4 and stay close to the troops. He wants to be able to mastermind things to them, or give them leadership, as it might be. Yeah. So, let's do that. And what's-his-face is going to, the man in blue, I think he can move 6 or 7, so let's move him 7. Let's move him 7 up here. Not a very good idea in my opinion. Let's move him 7 there, next to General Zod. That concludes their actions. Now it's Darkseid's turn. Darkseid has super strength. He has... okay. Darkseid is going to pick up this object. Is going to move... He's going to fly. He has the flight ability. He's going to fly 9 into hindering terrain, carrying this object. Take that one. And now he can outwit, since no one on... when he uses outwit, he becomes vulnerable. His powers, at least, become vulnerable to being outwitted on his turn. If he does not use it, his powers cannot be countered. However, there is no outwit on the opposing team, so I use it to outwit General Zod's... oh, am I in range? Let's check that. I am in range. My range is 10 and I have 2 targets. So I'm going to target General Zod's running shot. Take that away. Take that, General Zod. And that is all. That's all I'm going to do. And it's their turn. So immediately I'm going to sidestep like this, ignoring hindering terrain. Not really ignoring it, but sidestep has a locked value of 2, so it can't be halved by hindering the effect of hindering terrain. He's going to sidestep next to him. Oh, that's not a power action. Should not have given him that. Zod cannot charge and is not cannot running shot and is not indomitable. So he will clear when the time comes. So Darkseid is now within the area of effect for the Science Police's ability, which states that any opposing character within 8 squares of them cannot, if they invoke a free action after making a power action, they are dealt 1 unavoidable damage. So if Darkseid uses his notorious phasing teleport, then free action ranged combat attack, he's going to take 1 penetrating damage. If he running shots, he's going to take 1 penetrating damage. If he moves and outwits with that fabulous New God Mind, unavoidable damage. Was I saying penetrating damage? I meant to say unavoidable damage. That's what I meant to say. All right, so we're going to these two are going to clear. I would try to block Darkseid, but his Omega Beams make it very difficult. They will not block Darkseid. His Omega Beams ignore opposing characters, so we're going to just do that. That's going to be all. Darkseid has a decision now. Darkseid will Darkseid's going to do it anyway. I am actually 9 squares away from General Zod, so I'm going to phasing teleport 1 backwards, and then I'm going to invoke my free action and take my unavoidable damage. Not sure when it happens. I think it's immediate. Let's just say it's when the action resolves. And I'm going to attack General Zod, ignoring hindering terrain. So 12 on General Zod, 17. See how he likes it. Need a 5. We have 7. That's going to deal 5 damage to General Zod. So who's he going to mastermind it to? He's going to mastermind it. He's going to... Now, he ended his movement outside the area of effect for the Science Police power. However, he began his movement inside the effect, so I believe it still works. I'm not sure. All right. So let's say he's going to mastermind it to he's going to mastermind it to him. He's going to take 5 damage. That's KO. He has exactly 5 clicks of life, and it's the only one he had left to live, and now he takes some unavoidable damage. Okay. But now he has penetrating psychic blast, which actually just made things worse. It's exactly what Darkseid needed, just 1 damage, and you gave it to him. You have fallen right into my plan. Okay, so that's that. I now have Outwit still. I've not used it. So let's outwit General Zod's running shot again. And I'm not sure. This is blocking terrain, and it might block his line of fire. I don't think it does, but even if it would, my Omega Beams ignore outdoor blocking terrain. So, how about that? Your turn, General Zod. Alright, we're going to march up here immediately with free action. We want to get within 6. It's the only way to really hit Darkseid right now. So where can I go? I have 9 movement. Let's get right in his face here. I need to get up here, so I'm gonna move 4 right there. Actually, I gotta move here, just for the heck of it. Yeah, that's pretty good. And AIM agent, no, AIM agent isn't going to do anything. No, yes he is. He's going to move up 4. No, yeah, right there. And it's Darkseid's turn. I'm going to, oh, he also takes a thing. I'm going to outwit your damage power that gives him leadership and the ability to increase the attack and damage of the target friendly character instead of removing an action token. So we'll take that away from him in case he decides to use it this time. And your turn, the other guy's turn. Alright, so now we're going to move 1, 2, move them up there. General Zod is going to try and land an attack on Darkseid using PD ability and Hydra. Oh, he doesn't have line of fire because of the blocking, so he can't use it, but we'll use Hydra. So that's going to be 11 on a 20. Hindering terrain affects General Zod. So 11 on a 19 plus hindering 20. -1. Oh, here we go. -1 for Hydra. So it's 19 again. Okay, just enough. We're going to push 11 on a 19 for 3 damage. Kryptonian rifles, here we go. Don't fail me now. 8. And 7. Just 1 less than we needed. Taking some damage here for that. Or actually, I can't transfer unavoidable damage, so... yeah, there's no cure for stupid. But... there is that. So... yeah. And... so that's it. That's that turn. I don't think he did anything this turn. I'm going to clear him. Darkseid will not use another move action and then a free action. He's going to make his action now. He's going to make his free action first, so it doesn't trigger the effect. Outwit defense on Zod. 12 penetrating psychic blast on... actually, that's not a good idea. I'm going to instead... I'm going to outwit... I already outwitted it. I'm just going to attack Science Police instead. 12 penetrating psychic blast on a 16, need a 4. Got 6 with double, so that's 5 damage, KOs him, and sends him flying. Just put him here. So that's a move. Now it's the opposing team's turn. He did not outwit my running shot, which is interesting. So now I'm going to running shot up to... gonna running shot over here, where hindering... wait, here? I'm not sure. I'm gonna just go here where I don't think... I think I have a line of fire that isn't obstructed by hindering there. Let's just assume that. Yeah, so that's gonna be 10 on a 19. Need a 9. Got an 8. That does not work out well. If I had used Hydra, if I had just moved over at 1, I might have been able to. But then I would have been obstructed. It would make no difference. Maybe it wouldn't. Butterfly affect me. Wait, whose are these? I think this is his. Oh, he cannot make any actions. That's all. Well, look at that. We're going to use barrier with him. Forget what you just saw. Nothing happened. Unless you believe it did. But in that case, There are no more science police, so that's going to be a problem. Well, this is an interesting predicament, so now let's move in the camera here a little bit. So now we have a situation where we have someone who's barricaded themselves in with energy shields. Well, how will Darkseid handle this? Well, Darkseid ignores outdoor blocking, so that was pointless. Incredibly pointless. And just to demonstrate the futility of this gesture, let's pretend that Darkseid actually can't ignore them. Just as an object lesson of your utter insignificance, we're going to phasing teleport. Going to do that. Phasing teleport 8. Right here. Phasing teleport 8. Every time I have one power action or one token on me, I can use this power to phasing teleport. And, oh, alright, well, see, I thought for some reason this was open, but I made a mistake. Alright, so maybe I can't do the profound, you're insignificant thing, but I can still hit you, I think. So, let's just, actually, I'm gonna hit General Zod anyway. 12 penetrating psychic blast. You know, he's just going to well, he's not adjacent. Okay, so we're gonna hit General Zod. 12 on your 17. Let's do this. 5. Got 7. So that's going to deal 5 damage. Ooh. Okay, so that's that. He can't mastermind it because he's not adjacent. The barriers are up. Used his strengths against him. Yeah, so there's that. And I'm going to not do anything else, since he could push and gain outwit on his next click. So I'm not going to outwit anything. So their turn, barriers come down at the beginning. Hey, did you see what hit me? Holy crap, it's him. And so there's that. And so now he's on his beef click. He's on his the incredibly powerful nigh instantaneous transformation into the superpowered General Zod we're familiar with, and he's got 10 movement. He can charge for 5 now. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move 2 here while charging, pick up this object, then move my remaining 3 of the 5 here with the object, charging Darkseid. This we all knew this was coming. Did you? And so he has super strength now. He has flight. He has indomitable. What doesn't he have? So 12 out of 19. He has 12 attack, just in case you were wondering. Yeah, this is why he was 225 points, ladies and gentlemen. You get to witness it. We get 7. So that's going to be 19. Hit that right on the head. And so, yeah. Is it? That's 7. It is. It's 19, so it's 5 damage. He takes 3. Oh, Darkseid took a hit. You actually did something. That's amazing. And A.I.M agent will clear Darkseid, believe it or not. Oh, wait a minute. He had a heavy object, Zod. So he actually dealt. He has 5 damage. Criminy. He's going to actually deal 7 damage. So that's 2 more. Oh, this is wrong. Darkseid is wounded. Darkseid has to clear. What happened? What happened? You were doing so well. Should have stopped partying so much. Alright, Darkseid is going to He's going to penetrating psychic blast. Now I'm not sure how this works. Oh wait, I'm going to assume he can't do that. Because I'm not sure if he can ignore characters with omega beams. Can he penetrating psychic blast at short range? I think there's a special... He can shoot out of adjacency. Let's assume he can't do that. And let's move him. Let's move him 9 over here. All the way over there. Let's get some distance. Actually, 10. 10. Oh, 10. Better. 10. And General Zod is going to... He's gonna outwit General Zod. He's gonna outwit Barrier. You can't use Barrier now. General Zod's going to bask in his awesomeness. He's just going to clear. He's going to say, "Oh yeah, run away. You thought you were a new god? You're a new victory, a new trophy. That's what you are. That's what you're going to be." Darkseid, he scowls. He surveys his opponent, cocky and arrogant. Penetrating psychic blast. 9 on an 18. Let's see how we do this. 9 on 8. We need a 9 to hit this guy. We need a 9. I kid you not. 8. We miss by 1. Oh, wow. But that might teach his opponent to mind his manners. So he missed. Outwitting. Going to outwit his indomitable. Actually, it's a trait. It's part of his trait. I don't think he can be outwitted then. So let's instead let's outwit his charge. I don't think he can use that. Now let's outwit. Flight is also part of a trait. Outwit super strength. Why not? Outwit his super strength, quake power. He has super strength, quake, and if he quakes you, he can then be placed adjacent to you if he deals damage, I think, and make a free action close combat attack. So let's take that away. That's a good one to take away. General Zod's going to get mad. He's going to get mad. He's going to move up 8. Wait. He's going to move up, 8. Up here. Interesting. That's a movement of 8. 8. I really thought it was more than that. Alright, he's moving 8. So that's just what he's going to do there. A.I.M agent is going to take the scenic route. 7. Moving over here. Oh, the action's moving. Where's everybody going? Try to get closer to the action. Keep your eye on the action, Jimmy. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. So, Darkseid will, knowing that A.I.M agent can get outwit soon. But, however, if Zod hits him again, it could be over. The fight could be over. I'm gonna outwit anyway. I'm gonna outwit Zod's super strength, since he might try to break away charge and hit me with an object. Not like it matters. No, I'm not gonna outwit. I'm just gonna stay unoutwittable. Don't learn from me. Don't learn. Stop learning. Okay. Zod is going to try and, oddly enough, breakaway charge. Let's do this Oh, he failed. That's unfortunate. How could that happen? And A.I.M agent's going to clear. No, he's going to push and gain outwit, moving right here next to General Zod. Darkseid, and he's going to did our Darkseid outwit something? No, he chose not to. Oh, smart. Alright, Darkseid is now going to outwit Zod's defense, and he's going to attack him 9 on an 18. Still needs a 9. get this 9. Let's do this. He gets the 9. He gets against all the odds. The Lords of Apocalypse manages to come out on top. But let's see exactly how well he's managed to do. Got smacked down by the God of Apocalypse. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, still in the game. And he has plasticity now. I have phasing teleport, but I outwitted, so now that may get taken away from me. I don't know. So that's that. We're both pushed here. I'm going to outwit Indomitable, because actually, even if you phase, you're going to take damage. So I'm okay with that. We're going to... You're not going anywhere. We're not... I mean, you'll go places, but you'll get hurt in the process. So Darkseid, your move. All right, let's do this again. Outwitting your defense. 9 on your 16 now. Oh, you should have stayed on whatever planet you came from. But in the end, we will all exalt Darkseid. Critical hit. 4 damage without any resistance. I just ripped off your armor and mega blasted you like Godzilla did in that... What was it? Probably come to me later. 4 damage. 1 KO. KO. Oh. So now it's just... It would be funny if he somehow wins. It would be hilarious. So that's Darkseid. Critical hit. So he also went flying. So more accurately, it was like this. Okay. Oh. So now A.I.M Agent's turn. Outwitting Darkseid's defense. Let's do this. 8 on his... What is it now? 16 invulnerable. Take away invulnerability. I'm going to do the same thing to you. Same deal. I need an 8 for 1 damage. And what do you know? I got 9. A.I.M Agent might take this one. A.I.M Agent might take the fight. We dealt 1 damage to Darkseid. Deal 1 damage to Darkseid. Who deals 1 damage to Darkseid? Darkseid's going to... What can he do? He can outwit. He's going to outwit A.I.M Agent's outwit. Game of wits. Do you really think that a mere mortal would outwit the Lord of Apocalypse? And so, yeah, I'm just going to try maybe a critical hit because you have toughness now. If I get a critical hit, I can still hurt you. So anything but and no critical hits here. Sorry, Phil. Sorry. Darkseid, what are you doing? What are you doing? We're gonna try and hit you. Just to insult you, outwitting your outwit. Just so that when you die, you know I outsmarted you. Like it matters. 8 on your 15. Oh, is it really 8? Oh, 9. I was about to say. I mean, 9 is alright. I mean, for a guy who got beat up had to fight General Zod, among other things. But 8 would be that's unacceptable. That's unforgivable amount of failure. Anyway, what is it, 8 on a 15? Okay, so we need 7. And we got 7, exactly. That's 3 damage. If that does not kill this character... 1, 2, 3, it's over. Bow to your master, for I am Darkseid.